starting lineups tonight. Let's start it off for Aberdeen Christian first. The Knights come in 2-0. And Andrew Brennan is a junior now. He's a guard at 5'9", along with Jackson Isaacson, a junior and a guard at 6'3". Around the perimeter, Ethan Russell, a junior at 6'6". Alec Weaker, the point guard, a junior at 6 foot. And Caden Clark, a junior at 6'3". The head coach is David Rohrbach. The Knights are healthy, coming in 2-0.
Now the starting lineups first for the visiting Aberdeen Christian Knights. At guard number 0, a 5'9" junior, Andrew Brennan. Also at guard number 2, a 6'3" junior, Jackson Isaacson. At forward number 4, a 6'6" junior, Ethan Russell. At guard number 10, a 6-foot junior, Alec Weaker. And in forward number 30, 6'3" junior, Caden Clark. Tonight's assistant coaches are Jared Becker and Sam Palmer. Head coach is David Rohrbach. And now the starters for your Leola Frederick Titans. At guard, a junior number 24, Hans Slupke.
David Rohrbach comments before the game. What about Brock Passion? How do you slow down these Knights?
Number 23, Ethan Morlock. At forward, senior number 22, Vincent Patrick. And at center, 6'3", senior number 33, Colton Spitzer. Titans assistant coach, Alex Sumption, head coach for the Titans, Brock Passion.
Russell flying inside for a deuce. Brock's thoughts on defending this club as we start with Mason Hines, Vince Petrick, Ethan Morlock, Hans Lofty, and Colton Spitzer. Spitzer has it inside, spinning on a pivot. Throws it back out to Hand. 2-0. Aberdeen Christian. Hand struggling, stumbling, feeds it to Colton Spitzer, spins down in the lane, and twisting with a jump shot to get it in. So Russell in the books. And Colton in the books. Brennan out top, over to Weaker. There's Caden Clark on the perimeter to Russell. He'll shoot that corner shot. He really likes that right corner. Russell drives across the free throw line with a left hand bouncing up to Isaacson. Shot clock at 14. Weaker's not afraid to shoot. There's his first three. 5-2 Knights. Oh, Hans rifles it out of bounds, but was it touched by Malik? It was. Stays with the Knights, or the Titans, pardon me. Inbounds comes, Morlock with it. Free throw line driving, creating a foul. It's like a night foul here on a reach-in.
Made it.
On shooting. Hands into Petrick. Then skipping it over to Colton. He wants to attack down the lane, rumbling, no. Caden Clark rebounding and driving. Weaker, second three. Falling short, rebounded, swatted around, picked up by Hans ahead of the pack. Has Morlock, and Morlock hits the second bucket. 5-4 Christian. 2 minutes in. Isaacson with the touch. Back to Weaker. Drop it into Russell now. Low block. He'll spin on Petrick and get the foul. So it's Ron Colley in class B girls #1, moving up to B DeSmit in Class B boys. White River is 2 for the boys. This club #3 in the latest poll this week. Ethan, no good. First foul is on Petrick. Vinny's first. One of 2 from Ethan Russell. So it's a 2-point lead. Hance running the point. Drops it into Mason Hines. He got behind Ethan Russell but lost the basketball out of bounds to the Knights. So it's Weaker up top. Wide open is Clark. He'll drive the paint. Feed to Isaacson, his 3-0. A rebound by Hans Lopke. Hans will drive. Swings inside, no. Colton Spitzer has the offensive rebound and a foul on the Knights. So 3 threes taken, 1 made by Aberdeen Christian. Shot 65% against Warner, Jeff.
Oh my gosh.
From Three-Land a couple of nights ago.
That'd be a tough number to beat.
Yep.
I know on the Titans first game against a pretty decent Langford team. Langford hit 8 threes, the Titans go for 16. And they lost by 25.
Yeah.
Borderline, it can make or break your team. It's a dangerous weapon.
Titans as a team from 3 this year, 16%, 4 of 25 through 2 games. Colton bouncing on the baseline, and a whistle blows. Caden Clark gets called for a foul.
So that'd be a matchup that the Titans are going to want to take advantage of if they can get Colton the ball down. There's one thing the Titans do have the advantage here, it is in what we call bulk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Hance had it kicked away, throws it high to Vinny. Hence to Sam Vetter, yes. Here comes Hance trying the baseline. Nice bounce pass over to Morlock, opposite baseline. Good spin move, nothing to do with it. Throw it back to Hance. Long 3, in and out. Way up. Rebounded offensively by the Titans. Traveling is called by Morlock. Well, just 6-4 here with 4:51 to go in the first. Aberdeen Christian the lead. Could we have a repeat of what happened earlier?
So yeah, the Titan girls are kind of able to, for lack of a better way to put it, kind of muddy up the game.
Yeah. Andrew Brennan flying by Braden Sumption is new. Just checked in, and a foul was called on Vince Petrick. I think that's what I heard. Nope. Braden, yeah. First on Braden. Inbounds, Aberdeen Christian. Ethan spinning on Petrick. Reverse layup, no. Beautiful move, missed the bucket. Petrick the rebound, reach and foul after the shot. On the Knights. It'll be Titan basketball. The foul, Ethan Russell, his first. Abe Holscher into the ball game for Aberdeen Christian, who's #1. Now they pound it low again. Colton spinning underneath, good position, blocked by Russell, and clean lead out of bounds. Last touched by Aberdeen Christian. Noah Kipley, a freshman, in for the Knights with Mason Hines returning. Braden Sumption tossing in. Out to Vince. Drives baseline, shoots over Clark, and knocks one in.
That's one thing
Ethan to the rack, off the window, count it, and a foul. Chance at a three-point play here for Russell. And Vince Petrick has to come out picking up his second. Coming in is Morlock. It's an 8-6 Aberdeen Christian Knight lead. A 9-6. So let's see what the Titans have in store here on offense. Oh boy, Malik picking the freshman's pocket all the way in. Weaker on the front cover of the Hanson Anderson. It's right here if you want to look. I have it with me.
Yeah. Talking about the other night.
Yep. So Weaker's in the books. His first deuce, he hit a three earlier. An 11-6 lead here for Aberdeen Christian. Braden Sumption, tough shot, wild shot. Mason Hines cleaning up the mess underneath. Oh boy, the yo-yo. Oh boy, and the two-hand slam by Ethan Russell. You saw him putting the defender to sleep, and I could see it coming a mile away. Flushes one down the lane. Morlock fills one up, 13-11. Russell again. Now he'll step back in three land, and Morlock steals it away, but he stepped out of bounds. Well, they have Ethan listed at 6'6". I don't know if he was 6'5" last year. I think they listed him at 6'5". So an inch taller. Into Russell, flying underneath, whistle. Foul on the baseline. Gonna stay with Aberdeen Christian. Just a 2-point lead, 13-11. With 2:34 to go here in the first. Malik, Weaker tossing out high to Russell. Trying to set up Weaker for a three. He'll step into 18. Cash by Weaker. 7 for Malik. 15-11 Aberdeen Christian. But the Titans hanging strong here against the highly rated Knights in the first quarter. Hands driving, baseline. Russell blocking his pass, picked up by Brennan. And here we come the other way. Brennan leading the charge. Abe Holster, he can cast, he can shoot. That's in and out, no, on the rebound by Spitzer. Spitzer had to go right between his legs and picked off by a Weaker. Weaker wants a screen, crossover, working on Spitzer, down the lane, and a reach in on Colton. Was it before the shot or after? Yep, no shots here. So that'll be Colton's second in the first. 2 fouls here with a couple of minutes to go in the first quarter. Weaker has the inbounds back. Feeds Russell. Good play. Short, no good. Rebounded by Morlock. Threw it away. Weaker has it right back. Weaker driving. Step back 18-footer. No. Rebounded underneath. Sumption had it. Lost it. Hines picks it up. Gives it ahead to Vetter. The hands. Oh boy, oh boy. Get over and back, Jeff.
Yeah, he has to establish himself in the front before he can take that.
Yep.
He landed there.
I never understood that. You know, you land there and you catch the ball, right?
It's not, I mean, he wasn't
Yeah. But I know what you're saying, but it still never makes sense to me. I didn't write the rules.
That's even one of those rules. I wonder if that rule is different. Like in the NBA or something.
It could be.
Rules are different at different levels of basketball.
Yeah. 1:22 to go, first quarter. 15-11 Aberdeen Christian, leading by 4. So far, the Titans have held serve against this club. Made a few mistakes, too many turnovers, but hanging in there. Almost a steal by Isaacson. Now bad pass and another turnover, and Weaker is licking his chops. Here he goes down the lane, smoothly puts it up. No, Hines throws it ahead, trying to run to the Titans. Hands underneath off glass. So Hans gets his first bucket, draws to within 2 with under a minute to go in the first. Weaker a step back 16-footer, good. 9 first quarter points for Malik Weaker, 9 of 17. Into Hines, swatted away, running and chasing for it is Brennan. Kipley on the deck, diving now is Holscher with Hines, and we have whistles. Possession arrow to Leola Frederick, so the Titans have a chance to trim this down to 2 points or less to close out the quarter. Joey Johnson, a sophomore at 6'3", in for the Titans, in for the Christian Knights. Here we go, closing out the first quarter. Hans wants to cross over, keeps Morlock deep in the corner, trying to spin away from Isaacson and double dribble. 17-13 score stands. Braden Sumption coming in for Noah Kipley. And the Titans, Knights will have 19.5 seconds. Weaker looking for double digits already in the first quarter. Brennan will set it up 10 seconds into the hands of Weaker, gets it back with 7. Top of the key, 6, driving, now Russell to the rim with 1, rebounded by Hines, and that's the end of 1 quarter. Very competitive quarter here in Leola. Aberdeen Christian 17 and the Titans 13.
I don't feel like they're feeling frustrated.
Right. Yeah. Joey Johnson inside, no. And Slopke the rebound. Right to Vetter's hands out of bounds. So it's Hance, Mason, Hines, Braden, Sumption, Vetter, and Morlock on the court for Leola Frederick. Joey Johnson on the court with Weaker, Isaacson, Ethan Russell, and Brennan. Here's Brennan for 3, missed everything, rebounded by Hines. Mason Hines averaging 6.5 rebounds through 2 games. It's one of those guys he can knock down, he can get you 10, 12, 15 a night. He'll need more here tonight for sure. Sumption driving, attacking, feeding Morlock for 3. Deep water, no. Rebound, Hines, up high. Hit fake, goes in strong. Smooth by Mason Hines. Two minutes into the second. Joey Johnson wide open down the lane. Nobody picked him up, and he's fouled going in. Johnson is a sophomore at 6'3", and he has lost a ton of body mass. He's unrecognizable from a year ago, and he's growing. So all of a sudden, finding court time here as a sophomore. And did he take a shot to the face, Jeff?
No, I think I didn't quite. There were enough bodies in there. I couldn't see what happened, but he got Ethan all up in the air like that. He kind of came down on him awkwardly with his arm.
Gonna be two-point lead here for Christian. 17-15, early second. Johnson's first is no good. Connor Spitzer in for the first time tonight. And Noah Kipley checks back in for Vetter, and Locke leave. So now a lot of youth on the court here for the Titans. Spitzer, Kipley, and Sumption. The lone veteran is Mason Hines out there. 1 of 2 by Joey Johnson. I got you. Yep. 3-point lead here as the Titans toss in. See what the youngsters can do here. Kipley is fearless as a freshman, so I tell you what. He's 110 pounds, dripping wet, nothing scares him. Driving. Gets this from Leola. 18-17, 1-point advantage for the Knights. Turning and facing up is Russell, driving around Hines, and Mason gets the foul. Hayden Clark coming back in for the Knights. Abe Holscher getting ready to check in. Like I say, free throws now. Is that the 7th team foul the case? Yeah, apparently so.
It's a lot of first half left.
Hines has just 1. Colton, by the way, 2 fouls in that first quarter. Vinny 2, right? Ethan hits the first. He has 9 points.
I noticed in the quarter break, it looked like he had a contact lens that had fallen out.
Ethan?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Got them both. Checks out. 3-point lead for the Knights. 6:19 to go here in the second. Hines will check out. Vetter is in. So far, the Titans holding serve here on their home court. Morlock with that great drive and dish a moment ago brings it down. Here's Kipley, the fearless one. Look at him go. Oh boy, that's a little too fearless there, young man. Yeah, settle down. I mean, there's big side potential there, but he's inexperienced. A lot of turnovers. He'll shoot. He's not afraid to shoot, but although he might hit one, he might throw an air ball up. But fearless? Yes, absolutely. 3-point lead. Weaker now to the free throw line. His 1-and-1 is no good. And the rebound picked up by the Titans. 6 minutes to go. Here comes Braden. Lost it. And given right back as Weaker runs the court and gets another. 11 for Weaker. Almost appeared that Braden was going to twist an ankle. I think he wants out. I think maybe he tweaked something. Or he's asking at least. So that's the stoppage of play there, or the official timeout. Is Braden going to come out, or is he going to inbound?
I think they were trying to toy with if they were going to call a timeout or not.
Well, back to business. 22-17. This is a 5-point game. Connor inside working on Caden Clark. Left-handed jumper, not going to fall. Holscher comes out of there with the rebound, and Clark brings it down. Jackson Isaacson haven't called his name a lot so far tonight. And Weaker and Russell doing the damage. Brennan, shot clock at 18, back over to Weaker. And to Russell through his hands and out of bounds, turns it over. So a line change again for Titans. Vinny's back in. Mason is back in. And Colton is back in. So they'll have to go the stretch here and stay out of trouble, these two fellows here. Vince and Colton.
Titans want to bring the seniors back in and bring some of the, I don't want to use the word beef, but bring muscle back in.
Yeah, I got you. Vince dribbling, feeding to Morlock, driving, and getting the foul on the reach-in. Is that the call? I think Abe Holscher with the reach-in. Yep, his first. That's the 16th foul for the Aberdeen Knights. 5-point lead, big bucket. They need a bucket here to the Titans. Can't let this get any bigger than 5 here in the first half. Mason driving, feeding into Colton on the bounce from hands, taken away by Russell. On the run is Aberdeen Christian with numbers, and out of bounds it goes. I feel like this has to be their best basketball they've played all season, the first 2 games, right?
For the Titans?
Yeah.
They look pretty good in stretches against folks, but considering the quality of the corner,
Mhm.
this is impressive.
Yeah, putting those things together. Colton out, Connor in. That didn't last long. Colton's
A
out.
little bit of offense and defense protect the fouls.
Yeah, yep.
I think best breathing.
Russell, inbound cut. Good for a basket.
Like you said, Rob, this could get away from ever so slightly.
12 by Ethan Russell in the first half rather. You're right, it couldn't get out of hand quickly. 24-17. Caden Clark out to Russell, gives the head fake, drives in, scoops again, and it could be time for a timeout. There it is. 4:08 to go, 26-17. Christian not pulling away. days in high school. I mean, right? Yeah, no, just 9. He transferred in when the program was just being built for 1 year, got 8 or 9 wins, and it's the younger brothers who got all the wins. Little trivia that, eyebrow raising stuff going, really?
I wouldn't have guessed that.
92-41 coming in as Orbach tonight, coaching. Turnover by the Titans after the timeout. Not what they drew up, and here's Andrew Brennan. Weaker, standing at three-point land, driving into the lane. Now Clark, he will shoot and miss. Gantz, rebounding. Trying to push it all the way, driving underneath. Wild shot, no, and the rebound picked up by Brennan. Numbers again, feeding Caden Ethan Russell, and he missed it. Stiff-armed it. Nope. And a little slop fest going on right now. Whistles blow.
Both teams playing a little bit out of control, a little sloppy.
26-17 score stays Christian, leading 3:23 to go. Well, I would think if the Titans could hold this to 6 and under at half, they'd have to be super pleased, huh?
I'd say at the moment the Knights are on an 8-0 run, which they've both said a couple times Titans have got to keep it from getting too much further out of hand.
Braden.
Braden picked up a second, or no, not Braden. Somebody who's got the second foul for Brennan for the Knights.
Brennan. Here is Braden. Assumption. Got it. Well, that breaks that 8-0 run. Nope. Long rebound. Assumption battling with Ethan Russell. Ethan going down hard out of bounds. Or is it Abe Holzer? It is. Holding his hip as he gets up. Abe had some health injuries last year. Very disappointed. Now he's coming around this year, getting some court time, looking much better. Coming into his own. Holding his back, though, after that one. Here comes Hans. Driving, lost the ball, picked it up, lost it again, out of bounds. Last touched by the Knights and Jackson Isaacson. So that'll leave 3:12 left here in the half. Hans will toss in. Got to have a bucket here, boys. Noah Kipley through his hands, able to recover. Now just set it up. JV basically in right now. There's Morlock. And Hans will try a three. Rims out. That second one tonight gets rimmed out for Hans. Clark on the run to Russell. Russell trying to keep baseline weaker, and it's knocked away by Hans Lockwood. Was it Hans? Yep.
So the Titans do have a lot of good athletes. Guys who are able to run forward. Especially this group that's in there right now.
No, agreed, yep. 2:50 to go. Inbounds comes to Aberdeen Christian. Has not been the runaway yet. Uh-oh, Russell free again. 16 points unofficially is what I got Russell for. Connor working baseline, cut off by Blake Rich due to the ball game. Now Hans challenging Blake Rich and Russell, and 2 shots coming. So our Aberdeen Christian viewers on our live stream, David Rohrbach and I sat down last night and talked a little, basketball, a little this, a little that. That's coming up here at halftime. In and out, no. 10 the lead, biggest lead.
Oh yeah, 10 biggest lead. Say for the Valley viewers, the Leola dance team, the Pirates, will be performing again at halftime. Halftime of the girls.
That's right. Yep. Missed them both. Got to have those free throws. No. Weaker's been awful quiet lately. Gets it into Rich, now out to Holzer, wants the shot, now wants to drive, throw it up high off the glass, no. Rebound swatted around, picked up by Connor, and he's battling with Ethan Russell, and we have a jump ball. So it goes to the Titans, with 2:08 to go, down by 10, needing a bucket. Going around a screen high, finding an open man, baseline three, spins out again. Blake Rich the rebound, the miss by Vetter. Yeah. Little greasy rim tonight.
Talk to Dana, see what's going on.
Isaacson will try one. Nope. Morlock comes with it. 132, so still chances to trim this to single digits. There's Hans. Can he get one to go? No. Spins out again. Rebounded by Russell. There you go. That's 3 threes. Be a 1-point game. Over a stretch of 2 possessions, and a little while he's back. We missed a 3. Uh-oh. Russell's doing his, Weaker's doing his thing. Gives it up, though. Ethan spinning, going down, and the door's wide open again. Morlock loses it in traffic, feeds ahead. There's Hans, and he gets his easy bucket underneath. That's 4 for Hans. He had 13 against Oaks and Frederick the other night. Blake Rich from behind. Morlock brought a foul. I think Rich was thinking about jamming. He threw one down in the JV game the other night, the sophomore. Rich is 6'4", good. That's just the first foul on Morlock. Mason Hines going to come in. So it's just 28-20 here in this first half. .45 seconds to go in the half. Rich gets one of two to make it a 9-point lead. So a bucket here, a three here. Hold them defensively, you're in pretty good shape. Noah Kipley. So Morlock wants to shoot, can't get a shot away. Hands driving with the head down. Fading and shooting, no. Blake Rich with the rebound, and Hans is hurt. Oh no, is he cramping up, Jeff?
Look at the ball. I didn't see what happened.
He wants, I don't know if he's cramping up or he tweaked something right in front of us here. But he needs some help maybe to get over to the bench. I missed the actual injury.
I was watching the shot. He went up pretty high and it wasn't quick enough for somebody to have stepped in the and not intentional by any means, but
Almost appears to be a hip.
and he certainly could have fallen hard.
Maybe he fell on that right hip. It almost appears to be some sort of a hip. You see how he's walking? Doesn't appear to be an ankle. I think it's up higher.
Doesn't seem like his ankle.
So Hans is off to the locker room with 17 seconds to go here in the second quarter. That's too bad. Joey Johnson is in to finish it up for David Werbach's Knights. They're trying to go up by double digits now here with a bucket. Morlock defending Weaker. Screen set by Johnson. Weaker will shoot and hits. It's his second bucket here in the quarter of an 11-point lead. Three-quarter court heave, and oh no. Halftime. 31-20, Aberdeen Christian leading. Stay tuned, our Aberdeen Christian live stream viewers. David Werbach coming up in a moment here in Leola. We will pause and come back and add up the stats right after this.
They go back down.
We're at halftime. Rob Waltman joined by David Werbach, the head coach of the Aberdeen Christian Knights. Good to see you again. It seems like the season just ended. Here we are for another run, David.
Yeah, thanks. Good to see you too. Just, it does seem like it wasn't too long ago, and I was telling somebody else this season, seems like it came quicker than most, but yeah, good to be back.
I had an interesting stat here I want to pick your brain with to start this conversation off here. How many years did you start for Aberdeen Christian when the program was just in its infancy?
So I transferred over my senior year, and that was the first year of varsity sports, so 1 year.
Okay, 1 year.
Yep.
Okay, 1 year. How many wins, David, your senior year?
Oh, gosh, I think I want to say it was like 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I thought the number was higher, but there's a string of Rohrbachs, and they're hard. It's hard to keep track of who is who and who's older. So you got 8 wins as a player.
Yeah.
Wabash Summit last year gave you fits at the arena to advance, and they'll be very good this year. The reason I bring this up, you're gonna meet Wabash Summit sometime in January. If you keep winning, you could hit win number 100 as a coach sometime in January. Maybe Wabash Summit.
Yeah. No, that's an interesting stat. A cool one. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool to get. And like you say, Wabash Summit's going to be really good this year. I think they're. I know they're on a couple people's radar, and then I don't know how much they're on maybe the state radars per se, but they're a very good team, a very quality team. I do think they've got. I think they've received some votes in the polls, but they're a very well coached team. They play good defense, and like you said, they return a ton of starters. A lot of good pieces, and they made the Soda X-16 last year before they lost to White River. obviously, is really good this year, and was good last year, made the state tournament. So yeah, they'll be a handful for sure.
I bring that stat up because you're 92-41. And I was just thinking, well, David probably has 50, 60 wins as a player. No, the answer is 8-ish, right?
Yes.
At Aberdeen.
Yeah.
It's an
Not many. So
that's an That's a stat you could win some money on, or you could win some hamburgers on, or something. I wouldn't have guessed that. So
let's keep the coaching stat there, not the player stat.
Oh, exactly. All right, where do we move on from here? How did you end the season? A miraculous run. After the COVID tournament that you make, you break through, it doesn't happen, devastation. Here you come back, and I think you're better than most people expected. Maybe you're better than the team that didn't actually play in the tournament. And you go all the way to the championship. What a run. But DeSmit is really, really good. How did you end the conversation to let the guys go take a break, probably for a couple of days? I know them guys. And how did you end it at that locker room that night?
Yeah, it was just, it was such a fun run. Like you said, the COVID year, not making it was just, it was such a thing of highs and lows. Just making it that first year or 2 years ago, first time in school history was just huge. And then the letdown, not being able to play. But then, just the resilience of this next group, to be able to fight back and get there, and then not only get there, but, make noise once they got there, and then, to get all the way to the state championship game was just such a fun experience. And, there really was nothing like playing at the state tournament and then, making a deep run. Obviously, whenever you get there, you want to play in the night round, and to be able to stay in the night round and then win and, to be able to play in that final game was a really good experience.
Well, it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was definitely fun. Got about 4 minutes here. I want to cover a couple of more things here.
Yep.
New players, not really new, but you have a couple of starters new to the court, and that's Andrew Brennan, Caden Clark, and obviously they've gotten a lot of experience in the last year or so. You feel pretty confident, I would think, with those two guys, don't you?
Definitely. Yep, they saw a ton of time last year, and they've been playing a lot of basketball. They've been playing varsity for me since their freshman year, and now they're juniors, so definitely got a lot of confidence in them.
How deep will you go this year, David?
We've played about 8 guys that have seen rotation minutes. We've had 9 guys rotate in practice. We've had 9 guys play actual minutes in the varsity games, that aren't like the end minutes. So yeah, I think we'll go about 9 deep at times, and obviously the rotation will shorten up, in certain games, but we'll go 9 deep at times.
Final thing, did you see the other night, a couple of nights ago, it was on Twitter, and it blew up 3 hours, I think, after the game. DeSmit on the road, Clark Willow Lake, and Kalen Gary hits a 25-foot step-back three. They steal the ball. He hits a 23-footer. They win the game. And you're Clark Willow Lake. You're going, we're 15 seconds away from beating DeSmit. Can you believe it? And then 10 seconds later, it's over. Did you see the video? He had 3,000 views, and I just checked before we went on, and now it's up to like 7,000 Twitter views right now. Amazing. The kid's incredible.
Yeah, it's funny. I did see the video. Kalen Gary's obviously a really good player, and we got to see that firsthand last year in the state championship game. He's just an incredibly gifted player, tough matchup. What a game. You feel so bad for Clark. I watched that. They had a chance. They had a free throw, I think, to go up 4 with 16 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
End up missing that, and then, like you said, DeSmit comes down. Gary hits a 3, then they steal the inbound and go Reggie Miller on it. No, it was just a wild game.
What are the chances of that? I mean, very, very slim. And I guess if you got Kalen Gary on your team, anything can happen. Let's look far ahead now. A couple of months down the road, would you like to see DeSmit again down the road sometime? Maybe another championship run?
Absolutely. I know our guys worked so hard this summer, and that was their whole focus is wanting to get back to that game. I think everybody expects DeSmet to be back there and to be back in that game. Mm-hmm. So our guys would like nothing more than to get another crack at it.
Do you think everybody expects Christian to be back there too? Because I think that's the feeling out here. DeSmit Christian.
I think people think we have a shot. I think a lot of people, you know, if you look at the polls, there's 3 teams that got a lot of high votes, and it's DeSmet, and then you got White River, who brings back a ton of talent, and then there's obviously us up there too, in that 3 spot. So I think you have, I think a lot of people could make an argument for any of us 3 to be up there. I think a lot of people are gonna, put DeSmet in, obviously as the top dog to be in there, and then give somebody else a chance to get in there and hopefully knock them off and see what happens.
Well, we got a long way to go. The season just starting, and it's so nice to sit down and have a lengthy conversation. We're out of time, but you have another half of basketball to attend to straight ahead. So I'll let you go. Good luck in the second half, and thanks for joining us here tonight.
Yes, thanks for having me as always. Appreciate it.
It's up higher in the hip area. Yep. Here. Yep.
I've got bad news, so I know that the way he's walking is not an easy.
Okay. 11-point lead entering the third for Aberdeen Christian, their biggest tonight. Russell at 16, Weaker at 13 in the first half to lead all scorers. Russell tossing down to Clark, out to the basket on a give and go, and gets another one. 18 for Ethan Russell. 13 now the biggest lead. So Braden Sumption going to run the point now here in the second half for Rock Passion's Titans. Mason trying to drive inside, shoots over Russell. Going to be short, no good, and the rebound by Clark, but a whistle, and it's going to be on who? I think so. That is 3 for Vinny. Just need a bucket here at some point. Andrew Brennan driving, feeding Isaacson. Russell again wants to work in the block. Whistle again. Titan foul. That one going to be on Morlock. He has 2, pardon me. So Weaker will toss in. Baseline for the screen. Step back. Got it. 16 for Weaker. Wow. Biggest lead now. 36-20. Braden step back. 18-footer. Nope. Brings it down, drives in the lane, missed it. Weaker gets the rebound, feeds underneath Isaacson. He missed it, and the rebound still loose. Weaker has it again. Brennan driving. Isaacson sticks one. 39-20. First bucket for Isaacson. We'll be back in a minute. Operations scoreboard 39-20. I was just informed Alan got it working. I don't know what he did, but the scoreboard is working. I was informed by two people, so that's good. For our viewers, here come the Titans. An 8-0 run to start the quarter, and now they're down by dang near 20. Mason Hines inside. That's the second one. No. Ouch. Braden into the wall. So Weaker, Clark, Brennan, Russell, and Isaacson on the court. Weaker nearly an errant pass. Spitzer, Sumption, Morlock with Vinny and Mason down inside for Leola Frederick. Weaker, he'll shoot anytime. Step back again from the corner, no. Isaacson battling inside, gets the rebound, puts it up, lost it, and Russell cleans it up. 18 for Ethan Russell. Do you have the feeling Malik Weaker can get a shot away anytime he pleases? All just juniors, no seniors on this club. Juniors, sophomores, freshmen. And a 21-point lead, 5:17 to go third quarter. Over to Colton. Tries his luck on Russell inside, uses glass, won't fall. Clark with the rebound, coming the other way, dribbling. Alec again, top of the key, gives it up to Isaacson. Jackson will take a 16-footer on the elbow and hit. He has 5 tonight. 12 zip, you know. That's the first 2 games they started like that, you know. Finally pulled away in the third quarter. Braden's shot is a high arcing shot that rims out. Now Morlock will try it in the same spot. That's going to be no good, and Russell has another rebound. Alec gives to Clark. Oh, he missed the backdoor easy layup. Vince comes down with it. Sporting 3 fouls, I believe. Does not Vinny have? Entry to Vince is out of bounds. And a turnover by Leola Frederick. Noah Kipley and Vetter coming in.
This is where you start to see that when they have hands out there, the big guys for the Titans have trouble staying in front of some of the guys.
3:49 to go in the third. Clark in the lane with one hand. First points for Caden Clark. Wide open, Noah Kipley. Never met a shot he didn't like. High arcer, no. Got it right back. I thought he was going to shoot again. Braden Sumption will try. First 3 tonight for the Titans, Jeff. Meantime, the Knights just have 3 threes on my books. 45-23. Morlock inside had it rejected, picked up by Vetter, and a chance at a three-point play.
I feel like all three of them were on that stretch right out of the half court.
Yeah.
All two of them. He's back into the first
Is
half and doesn't want to let this get any worse.
20? 20, yeah. So Vetter, first bucket, trying to cap a three-point play. Volleyball is the rebound and picked up by Blake Rich. Ethan down inside. Malik posting low on the freshman, or the sophomore Sumption. Turnaround jumper, no. Rebounded by Spitzer. Now here comes Sumption through traffic. Keeps the dribble. Throws it up with the left hand.
Little 7-0 run by the Titans.
How about that? Abe Holzer back in. He'll go down to Russell. He'll feed it out to Blake Rich, who casts for three. No, and Jackson just slides in the air and sticks it back in. 20 the lead. Braden lose it out of bounds. Yes, he did. Going baseline. So Rich will trigger it in to Malik. Wants a screen and roll. Will find Rich underneath, and an easy bucket for Blake. Yeah. 22, biggest lead tonight. Noah Kipley tossing it inside, turning it over, but Connor saves him, retains, throws it back to Kipley at the free throw line. Then he launching a three, no. Rebounded by Blake Rich backside. Late third, Abe Holscher driving, scooping off the glass. No whistles, out of bounds it goes, last touched by the Knights. So some subs coming in. What do we have, Jeff?
Looks like half. Only teams on both sides.
Joey Johnson back in. And Caden Clark. Colton and Mason for Leola Frederick. We're at 1:22 to go here in the third. Away from the basketball, a whistle by Paul. Foul is on Joey Johnson, his first. Morlock tossing in. Finds Mason right underneath, able to put it in. 6 points for Hines, leading the Titans tonight. Brennan crossing over Spitzer down the lane, missed the layup, rebound picked up by Morlock, throws it ahead, but blocked by Isaacson. Isaacson bouncing to Brennan, who's hammered by Hines, and the foul. Ouch. Ow. I don't know, either Mason Hines or Carson Goal, you don't want to meet them down the lane. From Ipswich.
We talked about that last year. Awful lot of muscle between the two.
Yeah. Andrew Brennan, the free throw. Hines, just 2 fouls. he's like, yeah, that really, give him the high five. He says,
well, I looked a little rough, but I guess he's got to be careful.
couple of free throws good. And a turnover by Leola Frederick. Jackson Isaacson. Gives to Brennan. Nice move, working left side. And a traveling on Caden Clark. They didn't put one up.
Hit them both, right?
Yeah, hit them both. Hines, free throw line, feeds out to Morlock, who will throw a three up and rebounded by Colton Spitzer. Spitzer using an elbow, working his way in on Joey Johnson, missing. 9 seconds left. And Hines and Joey Johnson go down, chasing the ball out of bounds. Leaving 6.6 on the clock. Who's it going to be with? AC has it.
Scoreboard
51-29, is it? Yep. Joey Johnson on the inbounds. Nope. That's the end of three. End of three. What was the run after a 31-20 half? 20-9 outscored in the third quarter. Is that right, Jeff?
That got played over. At one point, it was a 25-point lead. About we were approaching the running clock territory.
Not yet. Fourth quarter coming up. Here we go, fourth quarter. Just getting going, 51-29. 20-9 run there in the third by Aberdeen Christian. Vince Petrick, a high arcing, smooth, silky baseline jump shot.
You really saw the Knights kind of flex their offensive muscle in that quarter a couple times, just getting points and bunches.
There's Weaker again over the top and hitting. 15 from Malik Weaker. Shot at 20, Vince goes baseline. Threw it away, Weaker has it, off to the races he goes, and another one. 17 for Weaker. Knights coming in, as we mentioned, rated third in the state. Brennan, layup, got it. At one point during the COVID year, they were number one for a stretch of 5 weeks, I believe. You remember that?
I do.
Vince, it was. Oh, well, out of bounds. So 20 points unofficially from Russell, and now almost 20 from Weaker, working on it, 17. Caden Clark working inside and hitting with the one-hand runner. Braden quickly down the other way, finds Vince at the free throw line, fakes, gives it back out. Braden drives and dishes, but to Isaacson, 3-on-1 coming for Christian, and a foul. No whistles blow, and Vince Petrick has the rebound. Yeah, Braden stepping through and hitting. And David Rohrbach wants a timeout because, Andrew Brennan appears that he tweaked something.
Took some contact, and then he might have run a walk with it.
So Abe Holscher is in. And are they taking a timeout now? Okay, 59-33. We are in the fourth and return in a moment. basketball after the timeout. The commanding lead. They've owned the second half. Clark with 3. Awkward looking shot on the baseline. No. The rebound by Vince Dietrich and a reach-in foul on Aberdeen Christian.
Yeah, right?
They get Abe Holscher's. He's got 3, yes. Holscher has 3 now. Kipley out there with Dietrich. Wants to drive, shoots baseline, nope. Rebounded by Ethan Russell with 5 and change to go. Ethan wants to go all the way to the rim and smoothly sails in but missed the layup. And another whistle.
Say fairly. I mean, considering how quickly we were in the Knights won the bonus in the first half, the Titans have kept up with that. But when the Knights keep knocking down shots.
5 minutes left, and the shot at 22 here as the Titans working around. Colton comes out, 16-footer baseline. Just his second bucket. 58% from the floor through 2 games coming in was Colton Spitzer, 7 of 12. And Clark gets sneaky inside and gets an easy one. .438 left, 61-35. Vince driving and hitting. It's garbage time, Jeff. Yeah, feels a little garbage time out there right now. Jackson Isaacson. No, it's just.
Make it a game, but at what point if you're Coach Rohrbach, you start throwing some guys.
Abe Holzer in the corner, and it's out of bounds up top. Yeah.
And speak of the devil.
Yeah. Blake Rich, Joey Johnson, and Drew Brennan come in for the Titans. Mason Hines and Braden Sumption. And Connor Spitzer to finish it up here. 4 minutes to go. So 35, 30, 65. We haven't been mercy ruled yet tonight, but I guess we're just right there on the edge of it now, right? Does it matter late in the game?
They'll still do it.
They will?
I think they have to score one. I think they gave a bucket to Aberdeen Christian. I think that last basket by Colton.
Yeah, that could be. I think it should be 61-37. I think you're correct. I'm not positive, but I think you're right. Blake Rich hits. 17-footer. Well, if the score's right now, it's 30 points, but I don't think it is.
There's one bucket that went to Christian that shouldn't be.
Mason Hines blocking. Abe Holzer shot. Abe going to go to the free throw line. So these Titans are off to Wob Bay Summit on, well, what am I missing? Monday? Yeah, that's right.
It's going to be another tough matchup.
Ooh, boy. Yep. And then that'll be it for the holidays. Holiday break then.
Play until January.
Yeah, it'll be a couple of weeks. I had
Yep, she'll be out.
2 weeks. Christian Knights, in the meantime, they'll be going to the Corn Palace and the Pentagon over the holidays after Christmas. So here we are down the stretch, finishing it up. Weaving out top is Kipley and Sumption into Connor. And a jump ball or a traveling jump ball. Ellis Russell has checked in. for Aberdeen Christian, and now Garrett Pearson in as well. Also into the ball game is Connor Furman. And now the clock is officially, we're in mercy. We hit that mark. The clock rolls. Took a while though.
I'll say the first half, Titans played it really well. Like you said earlier, the second half's been all Aberdeen Christian. Certainly a showing that these matches up with high rank.
Rich driving and hitting. Connor fading down inside, partially blocked, picked up by Joey Johnson. Joey shoots a three. That looks good. Wow, swish. That was high out of the sky. You could hear the nets from up here, right?
You get that much work in the ball.
Yep. 71-35. The Knights will leave still undefeated, but just 3-0. Connor tries it again and wheels off the window. Under a minute to go. Furman spinning inside. Lost it out of bounds. That is the new kid. I think he's from the Britain area. Furman, a 6'4" freshman, and he's on defense right now out top. So the final possession rolls down with 15 seconds to go. Russell out top will just let it tick away. Our final's going to read 71-37. That is the final horn. Thank you, sir, again.
The second half wasn't as close.
Yeah, first half gave him a good game. Second half, not so much. And
definitely got to see some Aberdeen Christian fireworks, though. There was a couple of fast bunches of points.
very talented they are, and they leave 3-0. The Titans fall to 0-3. All right, we'll see you down the line.
Oh, do we have to pick a...
Oh, I'm sorry. Good. Yes, my bad.